Can you believe it? It just turned to the month of May. And with that, we had to do another real estate market update for our area, and things have gone completely bonkers. But we're going to go ahead and get into that in just a bit. But this is going to be for Seattle, Bellevue, and the King County marketplace. And my name is George Rodriguez with eXp Realty. And of course, if you're buying or selling real estate, contact information is down below if we need to get into a deeper conversation to have your goals become achieved. So how did the real estate market become bonkers? Well, pretty simple and easy. There is just no inventory within our area. So if anything good comes up, we are going to be fighting tooth and nail from the people from the left and to the right to ensure the seller picks their offer above the others. Let's do a deep dive into the month of April to help us understand what has happened in the month of April to move on to May to make our personal judgment. For these statistics is going to be statistics. This is going to be considering the residential, condominium, and manufactured properties, and all this data points should be coming from the Northwest Multiple Listing Service. Now, for King County in the month of April, they were sitting at 1,917 houses sold. Average day on market sitting at 23.66, an average median sell price of 1.06 million. Now, for Seattle, they're sitting at 724 properties sold. Average day on market sitting at 21.5. This has dropped dramatically. And the average median sell price is sitting at 959,000. And moving on to Bellevue. Bellevue has a total number sold at 98, average day on market sitting at 23.6, and the average median sell price of a property in Bellevue in the month of April was at $1.66 million. How is this data going to help us understand what's happening? Well, this is just like the Pierce County area where properties are moving a lot faster than they were just a few months ago. Any good properties are moving over the weekend, and they're going to have multiple offers. So the time of putting at asking offers and getting accepted or asking for credits, unfortunately for the buyers, that time has passed, and I don't see it coming back anytime soon unless the rates just dramatically increase. And now, speaking of those mortgage rates, with these mortgage rates, we are looking at the rates coming up just ever so slightly. Now, these are going to be from Zillow.com, and this is going to be a national average, so your lender may not be able to hit this, but hey, you can use this as a competing source if you want. Now, it looks like the national 30-year fixed mortgage rate is going to be sitting at 6.32. And as we move down, we can see on the conforming loans, which is actually going to be your conventional loan, the 30-year fixed rate is sitting at 6.32%. It's actually up 0.05 from the previous week. And then going down to the government loans meaning FHA and VA backed, these are going to be sitting at 5.95% for the FHA, and then the VA is sitting at 5.65%. It is nice to see that the rates are sitting in near the 5%, because with buying down rates with your lender, you're going to have the ability to possibly be in the 4% range. So with those rates that we have just seen, it's going to be a good understanding factor that with your buying season, you're going to be within the 5% range. And this is going to bring more people out of the woodwork because they were waiting for these rates to come down ever so slightly, because in the beginning of the year, we're sitting in the 7% ranges, and now being in the 5s, it's a welcomed a lot of more people to actually be accepting to what the current landscape of payments are going to be. So let's take a look at the last 7 days of the market watch for the King County area. And in total, the new listings are sitting at 567, back on market at 62, list price reductions at 211, list priced increases at 29, contingent offers at 12, listings expired at 41, and listings pending just the last 7 days. 812 individuals have been able to secure a offer with the seller in the last 7 days. Listings sold sitting at 610. So with this sold number, this actually give us a good understanding that properties that have sold 30 days prior, that's usually the industry average, they are now coming into a closing status with the prospective buyer. And of course, listings canceled, I almost forgot that one, 62. So now let's go to some tips for both sides of the coin, meaning buyers and sellers. For example, for the buyers, you're going to have to be understanding the fact that now you're going to have competition with the spring season coming up and the school year finishing. Now families are more willing to go ahead and relocate if they have a new job and they don't want to move their kids during the school year. Now with rates being a little bit lower, that competition is going to be a little bit more fierce on properties that honestly you love, because if you love it, someone else loves it too. So finding those properties that have been on the market for around 25 plus days, 20 plus days, you may find a seller that is a little bit fatigued and is willing to actually work to get the deal done. Now for the sellers, my advice to you is going to be that you are going to run the table and you decide and dictate how much money you want to get in return. So when you list your property, you need to make sure that everything is spick and span, ready to go, clean and ready and tidy. I highly recommend you should do a pre-inspection on the property and place it on your listing, because this is going to give the understanding and transparency for the buyers coming into your home that you're not scared of your home, meaning you are fully aware of the full transparency, and you're going to be given the opportunity to possibly have inspection waivers, so you're actually going to not have to deal with fixing anything, or the prospective buyer may just ask you to fix something prior to the acceptance of this contract. If you're finding any information at all helpful, do not be shy. Go ahead and like and subscribe. We do this every week, so go ahead and keep coming back for more, because we're going to be right here. All right. This is one of my favorite parts of the segment, where we take a look at some of the most expensive properties I've sold in the last 30 days in King County. This one doesn't disappoint. In Medina, $16.5 million. So this mansion right here, 4-car garage, okay? 4 cars, and you have a nice open and modern touch to the entirety of the property. 5 beds, 6.5 baths, so you're not gonna have an issue finding out where to tinkle, and the view in the back will not disappoint as we move forward. Now, passing in, here's another view of the front, and here is the backyard with a beautiful view of the water behind you at basically your fingertips. Now, here's gonna be a nice little gazebo type feel that you're gonna have on the back. Honestly, you're probably not gonna need that fan because it don't get too hot here, but in the summer months, yeah, you might be able to use that, and you have a little heating cool system right here as well. Now here is your nice, I'm gonna call them herringbone, just nice modern steps that you have to your property. Nice view of your back again. Here we go. Now your kitchen, you have a 2-tone countertop here. You have the darker stone right here, as well as the waterfall quartz falling off to the side. That's what they call it, a waterfall, because it just drops down. A nice chef's kitchen, chef's fridge right here. Beautiful. And we have a nice view of the water right here to your living room. And that chandelier, you is not going to find that on Amazon. That is going to be at a boutique. All right, so now here is where the magic will be made, with some more views of the water at your master. Now here we're going to have the nice 2-tone of the fireplace bouncing off with a nice contrast of the wall, and another chandelier system to your home. More views. Oh, look at that. Seating 4 days. Thanksgiving will be there. Hey, you know, you honestly don't really need a dining table. But hey, you know what? Seating won't be an issue here at all. Here's another view of the kitchen, going back to the living room. So let's go. There you go. Bam! Now this is what you're gonna need. You have a nice tub right here with some nice views all the way around in your bathroom. Look at that shower, ladies and gentlemen. That shower is going to magic. Now here it is again, the view there, and here is your master closet. Lord, look. So your wife or whoever is not gonna have an issue. All right. If she does, that's the issue. All right. Now here we go. Here's a number of views of the home. Ooh, wine cellar. My wife would be lost here. All right. Look, it's looking like a lot of red wine. Okay. To me, I'm a red wine lover, and that's just gonna be for me. Now, man, this has it all, don't it? Theater system. You can go ahead and watch. It has Seahawks here, but you know what? We're gonna watch the Raiders. Okay, Raider Nation is gonna be here, alive and well. You know what I mean? Home has it all for you, ladies and gentlemen. Oof, bar as well. A beautiful thing, huh? So this is not disappointing. It's gonna be one of the most expensive properties sold here within the last 30 days, sitting at $16.5 million. Now, this market update is going to help you assist and react in terms of what is happening within this Seattle, Bellevue, King County marketplace. If you need any more questions, do not be hesitant or shy. All my contact information is down below if you need a more in-depth review of anything of this video, or a special category of different location in the next video moving forward. My name is George Rodriguez, and you take care.